Marriage, at its essence, is a vow, a promise. Not just a promise spoken under the arch of flowers or in front of family and friends. Not just a legal agreement sealed with a signature, but a sacred commitment made in the quiet spaces of the soul. It says, I choose you, not just for today, but for every uncertain tomorrow. I trust you to hold my heart when it's joyful and when it breaks. And I vow to earn your trust, again and again, for the rest of my days. But here is the truth that many people don't talk about. Trust is not built in a moment. It is not secured in a wedding ceremony or a honeymoon. It is not even built through grand gestures. Trust is built in the slow, steady, almost imperceptible rhythm of everyday life. It's in the silent decisions, the unseen sacrifices, the quiet consistency. It is, quite simply, a slow miracle. The foundation of trust is time. Many of us come into marriage with high hopes, bright eyes, and idealistic dreams. And that's beautiful, it's the light that guides us forward. But as the days turn into months, and the months into years, we begin to discover what love and trust really demand of us. Trust isn't just about believing your partner won't betray you. It's about believing your partner will show up, again and again, when life is inconvenient, when it's messy, when it's heartbreaking. It's knowing, deep in your bones, that even when storms come, and they will not walk away. But here's the catch, trust can't be microwaved. It can't be rushed or demanded. It is earned, over time, through patterns of integrity, empathy, and presence. Trust is built in the small moments. It's easy to think that trust comes from big acts, defending your partner in public, sacrificing something major, or going all in during a crisis. Those moments matter, but do you know where trust really grows? It grows when your partner listens without checking their phone. When they remember your hard day and ask how it went. When they apologize, genuinely, without defensiveness. When they show up, on time, in spirit, with intention. When they do what they said they would do. And when they don't do what they promised they wouldn't. Trust is built when someone tells the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. It's built when someone stays kind when they could be cruel. It's built when someone lets you cry, lets you be weak, lets you not be okay, and doesn't try to fix it, just stays. These are the small bricks that build the unshakable foundation of trust. Marriage will test your ability to trust, and be trusted. No one is perfect, and no marriage is without its cracks. Life will test your patience, your forgiveness, and your resilience. And in those tests, you will face a choice. Will you grow bitter, or will you grow better? Will you hide behind walls, or will you take the risk to rebuild? I want to say this clearly. You cannot build trust if you are not willing to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is the courage to say, I need you. I hurt. I messed up. I'm scared. I forgive you. And it's also the courage to say, I hear you. You matter. Let's work through this together. The couples who make it are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who fall and choose to get back up, together. They are the ones who lean into the uncomfortable conversations, who apologize without ego, and who forgive without weaponizing the past. Rebuilding trust after it's broken. Now, let me speak to the reality many of us have faced, broken trust. Maybe it was a lie. Maybe it was emotional withdrawal. Maybe it was betrayal. Maybe it was years of unspoken resentment. Whatever it was, I want to say something to you. Trust can be rebuilt. It is not easy. It is not fast. But it is possible. To the one who broke the trust, be patient. Be consistent. Be transparent. Do not expect quick forgiveness. Show, don't just tell. Ask how your partner is doing, even if it's hard to hear. Earn it back with action, not just intention. To the one whose trust was broken, speak your truth. Set boundaries. Don't rush your healing. Let your partner show you, over time, that they are worthy again. And if they are showing up, allow your heart to slowly soften, because carrying bitterness for too long will rob you of your joy. Rebuilding trust is not just about restoring what was lost. It's about building something new, stronger, deeper, and more honest. The role of communication. You cannot build trust in silence. Communication is the bloodstream of trust. It is how two souls stay connected when life tries to pull them apart. But not just any communication, honest, kind, and courageous communication. Learn to say what you mean without being mean. Learn to listen without formulating your rebuttal. Learn to ask, what do you need from me right now? Instead of assuming. And learn this powerful phrase, help me understand. Because when we seek understanding over victory, we build bridges instead of walls. And bridges are where trust walks in. Trust requires consistency, not perfection. Perfection is not the goal, consistency is. You will mess up. You will say things you shouldn't. You will have days when you are tired, distracted, even selfish. That's human, but trust survives not because we're flawless, but because we own our flaws and keep showing up anyway. Marriage is not about never dropping the ball. It's about saying, I dropped it. I see it, I'm picking it up, and I'm learning. That is what builds emotional safety. That is what earns trust. Again, and again, and again. Trust is a two-way street. You can't demand the kind of trust you aren't willing to give. Are you trustworthy with your partner's fears? Are you careful with their insecurities? Do you honor their dreams as much as your own? Do you protect their reputation when they're not around? Do you see the best in them, even when they can't see it in themselves? Trust is not just about fidelity. It's about emotional loyalty. It's about being a safe place. It's about making your marriage the one space in the world where both of you can let your guard down and still feel deeply loved. Time is the test and the teacher. There is no shortcut here. Trust takes time. Time reveals character. Time reveals commitment. Time reveals if love was just words or something much deeper. But here's the beautiful part. If you tend to it, if you invest in it, if you nurture it, trust becomes the soft bed your love can rest on. It becomes the strong walls that keep fear out. It becomes the quiet certainty that no matter what happens, you're not going anywhere. And when you get to that place, not of perfection, but of proven presence, you will feel a depth of peace and intimacy that can't be faked or forced. It can only be earned. So today, whether you are newly married, decades deep, healing from a rupture, or hoping to strengthen what you already have, I offer you this reminder. Trust is not built overnight. It's built over time, with intention, with grace, with showing up on the hard days, with choosing to stay, to fight fair, to grow. It's built when love stops being a feeling and becomes a choice. It's built when apologies are sincere, and forgiveness is real. It's built when you say, day after day, you are safe with me. And you mean it. Marriage is not easy, but neither is anything truly valuable. Let your love be more than words. Let it be action. Let it be consistent. Let it be patient. And above all, let it be trustworthy. Because when you have that, you don't just have a marriage. You have a legacy. Thank you.